talking about 5 mistakes that I made, and I've also tell, I mean, people that are coming into leadership that you should not force people to take positions. Maybe you want somebody to be on your team because the person is your friend, or you've worked on things before, and or maybe you want somebody to serve in a committee. You know, you don't force people. You talk to them, let them have a, a semblance. But when you see that they are not meeting your energy, just drop them. Look for somebody else. There will always be somebody else. I've done that a couple of times. I did it when I was chairman of Lagos chapter. There was one of my classmates that had always been in the association I brought on board. He only came for maybe 1 or 2 meetings for the 2 years. Always one excuse or the other. Then in committees, when you put some people that there'll be, you expect them to be your highs, the people that will add value, but just see them, they'll not show up for committee meetings. So don't force people when you notice that they don't have your energy, when you notice that they don't have your passion, or on what you want to do. Just don't force it. At the end of the day, you would regret it. um, then I think you should also be, don't take for granted, number two now, don't take for granted your source of support, especially financial support. That, oh, this person is a rich person, or this person will always be there. The person, because dynamics change. You don't know what the person is going through to tomorrow. The person might be good for you today, but tomorrow the person might not. The person might have his or her own challenges as well. So don't limit yourself to a few people. We're all members. Reach out to people, talk to them, share your dreams, share your vision, share the practical steps you want to take to get there. I mean, so that you're not, and that's what has actually worked out for us, But but initially, I made that mistake. I was counting on some people that are very close to me, but when I expanded the scope of my resource, it was easier. Instead of meeting one person and collecting 1 million, when you take 100, everybody will not feel the pinch, than to be waiting for one person. And that's why I said, I mean, it's not magical. And another thing I want to say, and this is very, very important, and is about interpersonal relationship. And I would say that you have to look at your allies. You have to look at those who say they're supporting you. You have to be very critical. There are examples of people which, by God's grace, have been pivotal to their higher learning in life. And the next thing I hear outside is that I didn't get them a job. And I'm like, I didn't get you a job, but I facilitated your having a higher learning in life. What else like there's a particular case that the class a, a classmate of the person called me that, did you promise this person a job for support? I said no. I said, you have a factory. Some of these banks and everything, all these MDs are this. If you don't have what they want in their company, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't force them. Even my own company, if my child does not have what will put my company forward, I can't put. So the way people think are very funny. But because I don't know how it works, if I can support your higher learning, your qualification and everything, I think I've done more than what is expected of me. So when I heard that, I said, this person is I have to be careful around this one. And I just cut off. It's not that I have anything against such people and everything like that. Then let us, as a leader, adhere to the process. I think that's the fourth one. Adhere to your process. Somebody for me said, can't just come and tell you that I want this thing done. Tell the person, insist the person goes through their set executive. Don't just take anybody, because I've done it, many people have done it, and we've burned our hands because we don't know the people in the set. But if the set executive said that, one of us has a challenge, oh, this is what I want, they know themselves. I was talking to one lady, she need help, assistance, and she called me and I said, have you spoken to your set? I said, no, those ones, don't talk to them more. I'm not even in my set platform. I said, you're not in your set platform. I said, sorry, I can't help you. Here, you have to come to your set platform. It's your set platform that will stand as guarantors, guarantee your behavior, your character. I don't know you, you know. So you have to go through, you have to make sure that those pillars that have made us, who we are, that we go through them. Then the fifth one is that because somebody is available, does not necessarily mean the person is the best person for that task. I've had times that I see some people that they're always around you, they're available, proximity and everything like that. And you now think that, oh, that tax that they can do it, you'll be shocked. They give them that tax, they'll waste time on it. When I was even in chairman of Lagos, that thing happened to me about twice. There's one of the ESCO members that, oh, I can do this, I can do this. Twice I gave her the assignments to do. I had to do it myself because it was not getting traction. So, but then I've lost time. I've lost time. So, as a leader, you have to be very mindful of those you engage. You have to be very mindful not to set the wrong signal. Follow the processes of the Constitution. The Constitution does not say it all. The Constitution does not say that if you want to help somebody, the person must go through their set. It's you that use your own understanding, and that's the best way because you can only talk about your set. And we know that there's no set that you don't have the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you cannot vouch for other people out there. So I guess those are the five part of mistakes and advice I want to give those people who are coming after us. Thank you so much.